to Washington, D.C.
Just blessed to be back here. It's very nice.
So, about the film, how much of an opportunity is it to participating in this extraordinary film? I mean, it's a story that most of us don't know about, but we're learning about. I think that's wonderful. What do you think about it?
Oh, absolutely. It's great, first of all, to get the opportunity to participate in a story about our history I knew nothing about, and to be considered one of the people that they want to be in the screen. That's always a blessing. I've done it almost 60 years now. So I participated with in Roots, and did the audiobook for 12 Years a Slave, and did the thing in Canada about James Mink, and then now this one. The education is unlimited. There's so much to learn. So I begin to think about, this is important for me, but how important is it for the young people to finally know about who they are? That's the blessed part. And it's like the old thing that said, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Exactly. Yeah. What do you think this film would teach the young?
Oh, so much that they had. This afternoon at the Dunbar High School, they would not let us leave. They wanted more. And that's the way our children used to be, and now wonderful that they're getting to be that way again. They know who we are, we know who they are. So I plan to go back to Dunbar, as long as they need me, to answer some of the questions.
You know, that's wonderful that you're able to give back to the young generation.
That's normal. That's what we used to do.
Yes.
And we kind of got away from that.
Yes, and that's why I like this film, because I think there's so much that the young can learn from it.
Oh, absolutely. It's not just history, but the way we used to behave, and the respect for the elder, and the opposite sex, and the non-abuse, and no bullying. We needed one another, and that's how we survived. We got to get back to that and teach others how to do that too.
Oh, that is so great for the children to see how they used to be in the olden days. The respect.
They're sponges.
The respect that kids need nowadays to understand it and see it in a movie.
Right. You can't blame them because they weren't taught anything. But once they teach them more than 90% of them, their eyes wake up and they know what to do.
Right. And did you talk to the kids at Dunbar about respect?
About a whole lot of it, and they asked a lot of questions. And I'm very touched that they would ask me, to think that maybe I could tell them. That's the way it should be. That's where I was with my grandparents. So we can put back in place what probably started back in Africa. There's certain jobs that we had to do starting from 5 years old and up. And then when you get to this age, you're an elder. You're a griot. And you do that and you stay around for a long time because there's something to do. And that's how we as a people have survived. And we kind of lose that. Now we're getting it back.
Well, I want to thank you for you being in this film. I love your movies. I love the films that you're in, the opportunity. So I can't wait for the younger generation to look at this and definitely learn about respect, because I do think it's missing.
Oh, it's missing. But they weren't taught. So it's been going for a couple of generations now. So we just need to get it back in place. And they start paying attention.
They wake up.
They wake up.
So how can we get it back?
Well, I don't talk about myself, but I have a foundation. It's called the E-Racism Foundation.
Oh, we definitely want to know about your foundation.
And the plan is to put, in Los Angeles, we're going to a Lifetime Achievement Award with the cooperation of the city, a center called a Shamba Center, which is a Swahili word meaning farm. So I'm getting each ethnic group of Los Angeles to bring me 2 to 3 students from the ages of 8 to 12 into a center for 6 weeks. I'm going to do the rest.
That is wonderful.
That's how you erase racism in that generation.
One at a time.
One at a time.
Well, thank you so much for the interview. It was nice meeting you.
Pleasure. Thanks.
Thank you.